Trader Joe's isn't your average grocery store, so if you don't know what you're doing when you're there, you could be missing out on the best possible experience. So keep watching to learn how to ensure that your next trip is a dream come true. If you're used to shopping at other large grocery store chains, you may have opted for the national brands, even when there was a store brand available. Plenty of shoppers buy the same products again and again without looking to see if there's a better option available. In a way, that makes sense. Why take a risk when you know what you like? At Trader Joe's, though, you'll want to try some of the private label brands. The store stocks plenty of its own products instead of offering a wider variety from other companies. About 8 in 10 items at Trader Joe's are from a store brand. And don't think that means you're getting a raw deal. The Trader Joe's private label is super popular as it offers simple, high-quality products at a competitive price point. These products include those with the Trader Joe's name, as well as several other names such as Trader Jose's and Trader Ming's. You can find everything from salad mixes to avocado oil to frozen meals with the Trader Joe's stamp of approval. And since these products are often essentials, it's easy to fill up your cart with a wide variety of them to discover which ones you like best. Too often, we go to the grocery store week after week and buy the same products every time. After a while, those tried-and-true staples can feel like a bit of a bore, and it can make you less than motivated to be creative in the kitchen. This is a habit that you should avoid at any store, especially Trader Joe's. Most grocery chains have to establish connections with certain suppliers, which makes it more difficult for them to change up their inventories on a regular basis. But Trader Joe's doesn't have that problem since it carries so many of its own products. It brings in brand new items from its own line regularly, giving you the chance to try out a variety of different dishes and ingredients. Just keep in mind that this also means that not every product stays on the shelf forever. Since your old favorites may not always be there, make sure to stock up on the stuff you really like if you're worried it may not be around for much longer. Of all the new products that arrive at Trader Joe's, the seasonal ones may very well be the most hotly anticipated. Some of these are brand new items, while others return year after year. Either way, these are the items that you can only find at certain times of the year. It can make any time feel just a bit more special when you arrive home with these specialty products to share with family and friends. Trader Joe's has options for just about every season, so keep an eye on the shelves for new treats year-round. Perhaps the most celebrated seasonal products are the ones that come out in the fall. The pumpkin rolls can make any autumn morning feel cozier, while the honey-roasted pumpkin ravioli makes for a quick and easy dinner. And don't forget to check out the snack section when you want something seasonal, as you don't want to miss the candy cane JoJo's you can find in the winter. The seasonal goodness doesn't stop with just the food. The Christmas season in 2019 brought with it white pine soap and lotion, and summer 2020 included watermelon facial mist. Trader Joe's knows that our nose likes seasonal treats just as much as our bellies, and we thank them for that. Let's be honest, one of the best parts of grocery shopping is trying out all the free samples. The big box stores aren't the only places that regularly let their customers try out their products without paying. In fact, some shoppers plan to go to the store at a certain time so that they can take advantage of those sweet samples. If you're looking for a little something more from your Trader Joe's experience, try going to a location that offers a free sample station. It shouldn't be too hard to track one down, as most locations have one.
Sir, you don't have to keep moving to the back of the line. You can have as many as you want. They're free.
One thing that sets Trader Joe's apart from other stores when it comes to free samples is the fact that you can actually try any ready-to-eat product in the store, not just what's on display at the sample station. The team members have permission to open and provide you samples of any food that's ready to eat on the spot. So if you want anything frozen or that needs to be cooked, you're out of luck. But everything else is an option. For those who just can't decide whether to take the leap and buy a new product, this is definitely the way to go. Clearly, Trader Joe's is taking the sample game to a whole new level. Far too many of us waltz into a grocery store with nothing more than a vague idea of what we need for the next few days. But if you get into the habit of planning your meals for the week and shopping accordingly, you can cut down on all those shopping trips and save some money in the process. If you're shopping this way at Trader Joe's, one tool you absolutely have to take advantage of is the Fearless Flyer. The Fearless Flyer highlights deals and promotions that are happening in the store, which means you'll want to check it out to see which products you can get for a discount in any given month. This can help you plan your meals for the week because you can design them around what's available for the best price. And you'll also find more than just information on deals in the flyer. You can also find out about new products coming into stores that month and promotions you can take advantage of in the upcoming weeks. Basically, if you want to shop smart at Trader Joe's, you should always remember to consult the Fearless Flyer. Trader Joe's has listened to its customers when they've expressed a desire for less plastic and packaging in its stores. Not only has the chain opted for biodegradable produce bags and packaging over normal plastic bags and cut its use of styrofoam packaging, it's also done away with single-use plastic carry-out bags.
This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
That means that you're only left with the option of paper bags at the checkout. But since paper bags can be unwieldy when you're carrying heavier items, it's generally best to bring your own bags instead. When you do so, you're not only making things easier for yourself, you're also being environmentally friendly. There are other added incentives to bringing your own bag to Trader Joe's. If you buy more than $25 worth of groceries and carry them out in your reusable bag, you'll be entered into a weekly raffle for a $25 gift card for the store. That's not a bad deal. It's also worth noting that some stores will charge you extra for a paper bag, so keep that in mind before you head out your door. One of the best parts of going to Trader Joe's is wandering through the frozen food section, where you can throw your favorites in the cart and dream of lazy weeknight dinners on the couch with no cooking required. Yes, the frozen section is glorious, but you might want to slow down and compare prices before you grab something you could easily get at another store. Frozen fruit tends to be more expensive at Trader Joe's than at some other stores, so you may want to think twice before you stock up. Walmart and Aldi, for example, regularly offer cheaper prices on frozen fruit, but you don't always want to make 2 grocery store runs, so if you've already committed to Trader Joe's, what are you to do? The frozen fruit prices aren't outrageously expensive, so even if you do buy them at Trader Joe's, you won't quite be breaking the bank, and at least you know it's high quality. After all, who doesn't love making smoothies with the fancy berry medley? Now that we've covered the frozen fruit, what about all the other frozen products at Trader Joe's? Here's where you're going to want to be adventurous and try something new. Not all of us are great in the kitchen, but many of the frozen meals at Trader Joe's take little to no time to prepare. Plus, even the best home cooks could use a night off from time to time. Even if you usually turn up your nose at frozen meals, you're bound to be impressed by at least some of Trader Joe's choices. You can opt for a meal as simple as shells with brie and asparagus, or go with an organic pizza.
Pizza! Pizza in my tummy! Me so hungry!
You can also try something a little bolder, like the shiitake mushroom chicken or the yellow jackfruit curry with jasmine rice. And of course, you can't pass up a chance to try the classic mandarin orange chicken. There are a variety of different frozen cuisines and flavors to choose from, so you're not going to feel limited by your options. So when you need a delicious meal fast, pick up a few to throw in the freezer and rest easy knowing you've got dinner covered. If you're a die-hard Trader Joe's devotee, then you probably already know that the store doesn't offer coupons on its own brand of products. That can be a bit of a bummer for those of you who are really into coupon clipping. But just remember that Trader Joe's already offers competitive pricing on many products anyway, so you're probably still getting a good deal even without the coupons. And for those of you who actually don't like spending your weekends hunting for the best coupon deals, this might actually be the more convenient option. However, if you can't go a single grocery trip without taking advantage of some coupons, have no fear. While Trader Joe's doesn't take coupons for its own products, you can use manufacturer coupons for other brands that the store carries. Sure, most products in stock are store brand, but Trader Joe's does carry some name brands, and they're more than happy to take manufacturer coupons for these products. So if you're looking for even more savings on your next Trader Joe's run, don't leave those coupons at home. Plenty of people love Trader Joe's for its amazing prices, and you can't deny that for a store of its quality, it has some seriously competitive deals. But you'd be wrong if you assume that it has the best prices across the board. Among the higher-end grocery stores out there, it's definitely a reliably affordable option, though there are some budget grocery store chains that might have more competitive pricing on certain items. But fans of Trader Joe's don't just shop there for the great prices. There's also the shopping experience, the design, and the carefully curated products, none of which are especially common at your average budget grocery store.
At Trader Joe's, we have great products and excellent everyday values, and we also have terrific people.
If you want a more pleasant shopping experience, you may be willing to pay a bit extra for a few products here and there. And that's just one of the reasons so many people love Trader Joe's. There's also some advice worth noting that applies to any grocery store. To avoid the rush, it's best to go during slower hours. If you can manage it, going during the weekdays or early in the morning are both good options. Also, it's important to keep in mind the wisdom of never shopping while hungry, as you'll be more likely to pick up items that you don't need if your stomach is rumbling as you work your way through the aisles. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more mashed videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.